What's up, brand builder? Stephen Hurahan here at brandmasteracademy.com. And in this video, you're going to learn what employee branding is with top brand examples. So you can understand how to build trust through cohesion and aligned communication at every touch point. Now, if you're new to the channel and you want to build brands that go beyond the logo and the visuals using strategy, psychology, and creative thinking, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you want to fast track your results, make sure you grab the Pro Brand Strategy Blueprint. It's a free download and the link is in the description. Now, if you've ever had an experience with a brand where you felt very connected to the person that you were talking to, as if they felt connected to the brand that they were representing, or that they might have personified the brand that they were representing, well, that is employee branding in action. And in this video, I'm going to show you why it's becoming so popular and how you can use it to grow your brand reputation and trust. So what is employee branding? Well, modern brands today have many touch points. They have upwards of 100 touch points in some cases. And many of those touch points are face-to-face, many are digital, some are over the phone, some are through an interactive experience. There are many different ways that you can engage with a brand, but a cohesive and aligned brand is one that you feel a trust towards. You feel safety because that cohesion and that consistency is a sign of predictability. And when you can predict what somebody is going to do, you feel safe and you're drawn towards them. And that is an innate nature that we have. We want to feel safe with the people that we're around, with the brands that we do business with. And that consistency appeals to that human nature of predictability, and that helps us to develop this sense of trust towards them. So employee branding is all about that consistency. It's all about employees representing the brands on the front lines, understanding what the brand is about and how to deliver that brand's communication so that the communication of the brand is consistent from top to bottom, from inside to out. So what's the difference between employee branding and employer branding? Well, we're probably a little more used to the term employer branding. It's been around a bit longer, and it's all about the brand developing a reputation amongst employees or the workforce that it is a great place to go and work. Employee branding, on the other hand, is not appealing to the employees. It's appealing to the wider audience through the employees. So a brand with a strong employer brand brings in the best talent from around. They educate those people on how to go and represent the brand. And through employee branding, those employees go out and represent the brand to the wider audience. So what are the advantages of strong employee branding? Well, strong employee branding, first and foremost, leans on a strong brand culture. If you don't have a strong brand culture, then chances are you're not going to be able to have strong employee branding, because it is those employees that are representing the brand. They go out into the marketplace, or they speak to the wider audience, or they engage with the audience online, and they represent the brand. They communicate the brand and deliver the brand message. And if those employees aren't satisfied within their work, if they don't enjoy what they do, if they don't enjoy coming to work, then they're not going to be able to communicate that brand message, and they're not going to be able to deliver the values and the essence of the brand, because they are unhappy in their role, or they're not being fulfilled in their role. So employee branding really does lean on that strong brand culture. The employees need to feel connected to the brand that they're representing. But once they do that, then how they feel, if they feel connected to the brand, the sense of connection to that purpose, the sense of connection to those values permeates through the communication that they have with the wider audience. And that communicates a healthy and aligned brand. So let's have a look at an employee branding example. Now, Zappos is a brand that I've referred to before because it's a brand that I really like, because Zappos at the end of the day is just a shoe company. They just sell shoes, and you wouldn't expect a company like that to have such a strong brand and such a connection with their audience, but they do, because of the brand communication that they have, because of the essence of the brand and what they believe. Now, when Zappos takes on new staff, they have a process in place that makes sure that the staff that they take on are aligned with who the brand is. And that's a really important factor for Zappos. They want to know that the people coming into their business and are going to represent their brand are aligned in terms of their values and what they believe. Now, once those employees come on board, they have a 4-week training program that they put them through to educate them on their brand about the vision that they have for the brand, about the values, and of course, how to behave and how to represent the brand in the marketplace. So Zappos is a great example of employee branding because those employees then go to market with a clearly defined image of what the brand is about, clearly aligned values to who the brand is, and they go out and communicate that brand to the audience, and the audience feels that. Now, when you hear the term employee branding or brand culture, you get images of big corporate brands with hundreds or thousands of employees, and you might think that it's only applicable to those kinds of big businesses. But introducing employee branding is actually much more difficult to introduce to a much bigger organization. And small businesses can really take advantage of this. If small business are able to put in place the processes to introduce employee branding into their business, into their operations, then over time that becomes part of the fabric of the business. Every new employee coming on board has a process to follow and they know how to represent the brand. And then over time that just becomes part of the fabric of the brand. So it's not just for big business. If you're able to introduce processes into your brand in the early stages, then that can set the tone for how the brand is adopted in the marketplace. Now, if you want to learn how to create an employee branding process for your business or for your client's business, then this video will give you a step-by-step guide on how to do just that. Until next time, brand like a master, and I'll see you in the next video.